Manchester City's collapse. Manchester City, once a footballing powerhouse under Pep Guardiola, appears to be unraveling. The 4-2 Champions League loss to PSG wasn't just a defeat, it was a crushing blow to their confidence. Guardiola, known for his calm demeanor, must be feeling the pressure as City faces mounting challenges both on and off the pitch. In a bid to recover, City brought in new faces like Omar Marmush, an exciting forward, and young defenders Kuzanov and Rees. While promising, these signings are for the future, but the present is where City struggles most, especially in midfield. Rodri's absence due to a ligament injury has exposed their lack of depth. Veterans like Kovacic, Gundogan, and Bernardo Silva, all in their 30s, are struggling to provide the dynamism and energy required. Gundogan, who returned in the summer, is reportedly already regretting his move, while Matheus Nunes is still searching for his role. Even worse, Kyle Walker, the captain, is rumored to be heading to AC Milan. At 34, his form has dipped, leaving City vulnerable defensively. Currently 5th in the Premier League, City is hanging on by a thread. Newcastle is level on points, with Bournemouth closing in. Upcoming fixtures against Chelsea, Liverpool, and Newcastle could easily push from the league. Injuries, aging stars, legal battles, and failed transfers, City is in chaos. Can Guardiola turn things around, or is this the beginning of the end for his City dynasty? Frenkie de Jong, stay or go? The Frenkie de Jong saga at Barcelona has dragged on for years. Since extending his contract in 2020, he's been at the center of controversy, from salary deferrals to demands for pay cuts. The Dutch midfielder's quality is clear, but he hasn't quite lived up to the lofty expectations placed on him. Now, Barca president Joan Laporta has issued an ultimatum: extend his contract or risk being sold. De Jong, whose deal runs until 2026, is unwilling to lose money, while the club desperately needs financial stability. Manchester United remains a potential destination, but any transfer would come with a hefty price tag. Alternatively, Barcelona might hold on to him until his contract expires, risking losing him for free. Recent reports suggest De Jong is fully fit and ready to regain his form, but whether he can cement his place in the team remains uncertain. Will Barcelona cash in this summer or gamble on keeping him? Joshua Kimmich, leaving Bayern. Bayern Munich's midfield general Joshua Kimmich has become the subject of intense speculation. Reports suggest he's been in contact with Real Madrid, a club he views as an ideal next step. With his contract set to expire in 6 months, his future remains unclear. While German outlets insist talks with Madrid have occurred, Spanish sources like Marca deny any interest. Real Madrid's focus on younger players, like Jude Bellingham, might rule Kimmich out as a long-term option. Yet, the prospect of signing him on a free transfer could tempt even the most cautious clubs. Liverpool and Barcelona have also been linked, but Kimmich's family reportedly prefers to stay in Munich. Whether this is a ploy for a better Bayern contract or genuine intent to leave, the uncertainty surrounding Kimmich's future continues to grow. Lewandowski's next step. Robert Lewandowski remains crucial for Barcelona, but at 36, time isn't on his side. The Polish striker continues to score, but the Catalan club is already scouting for his successor. Juventus' Dusan Vlahovic has emerged as their top target. At just 24, Vlahovic offers youth, power, and hunger. However, his price tag is steep. Juventus paid €77 million for him, and interest from Chelsea and Arsenal only raises the stakes. Meanwhile, Saudi clubs have reportedly offered Lewandowski €50 million per season, tempting him with a final lucrative payday. Barcelona faces a tough choice: stick with Lewandowski until his contract ends or gamble on a pricey Vlahovic. The club must decide quickly as time and opportunities slip away. Amorim's harsh reality. Rúben Amorim might already be regretting his decision to join Manchester United. Since his arrival in November, the Portuguese manager has been hit hard by the reality of the club's dire financial situation. He was promised a project, but what he got was a financial black hole, suffocated by financial fair play restrictions. Reports suggest Amorim didn't fully understand the limitations he'd face, including the need to sell before buying. The club's management insists he was warned, but his visible frustration tells a different story. Did he think there'd be more room to maneuver in the transfer market? January has been a nightmare. With just days left in the window, United haven't signed a single player despite glaring weaknesses in the squad, particularly in attack. Amorim has openly admitted, "We don't score enough goals." Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee, who cost £108.5 million combined, haven't delivered. The club's reported interest in Lecce's Patrick Dorgu doesn't address their attacking woes, and there's little money to spend anyway. Selling Alejandro Garnacho could provide funds, but any income would likely go toward debt repayments. Without miracles or clever deals, reinforcements seem unlikely. Amorim's tactics and talent can only go so far with a limited squad. Can he turn things around, or will United's financial constraints doom him? Zubimendi to Madrid. Martín Zubimendi, Real Sociedad's midfield maestro, is attracting serious attention from Europe's elite. At 25, he's already a cornerstone for Sociedad and the Spanish national team. His vision, passing, and leadership make him a hot commodity, and Real Madrid has reportedly made him their top target for summer 2025. Rumors suggest Xabi Alonso, a Sociedad and Madrid legend, could take over as Real Madrid manager and sees Zubimendi as the perfect addition. However, Sociedad is demanding his £51 million release clause. The competition is fierce. Arsenal, Liverpool, and Manchester City are all interested. Arsenal is reportedly ready to pay the release clause now, but Sociedad insists he won't leave before summer. Zubimendi has downplayed the rumors, but where there's smoke, there's fire. Nkunku to United. Christopher Nkunku, struggling to find his place at Chelsea, has emerged as a potential target for Manchester United. Once a Bundesliga star, Nkunku has been reduced to a benchwarmer at Stamford Bridge. United is rumored to be exploring a swap deal involving Garnacho plus cash from Nkunku. Nkunku's versatility could solve United's attacking issues, but it's a risky move. Bayern Munich is also reportedly interested. Will Nkunku revive his career at United or face the same struggles? Time will tell. Fati's brutal exile. Ansu Fati's situation at Barcelona has reached a breaking point. Once seen as the future of La Masia, the 22-year-old forward now finds himself out of favor under Hansi Flick. For consecutive matches not even making the squad, Fati only returned to the pitch due to Dani Olmo's injury. Flick's message seems loud and clear: it's time to move on. Enter Fenerbahçe. Yes, the Turkish giants, led by Jose Mourinho, are eager to bring Fati on board. Reports from AS suggest that Mourinho is pushing hard to secure the Spaniard, potentially on loan until the season's end. There's also speculation Barcelona might insist on a mandatory purchase clause. But does Fenerbahçe see Fati as a gamble worth taking? Fati's story has all the elements of a football drama. Last year, he chose to stay at Barcelona, determined to fight for his place. That decision hasn't paid off. He's managed just 186 minutes across 8 matches. Meanwhile, rumors swirl about Manchester United also eyeing Fati. However, United's manager Rúben Amorim prefers long-term projects over temporary fixes, making a loan deal unlikely. United's interest in Fati may also depend on potential squad changes, with whispers about Antony and Rashford's future. Yet, the club might hesitate to take on Fatty's hefty £225,000 a week salary. Would Amorim risk disrupting his plans for an inconsistent forward? This transfer saga highlights the tug-of-war between Barcelona's urgency to offload Fatty, the player's reluctance to leave, and the uncertainty of interested clubs. Should Fatty risk a move to Turkey to revive his career, or wait for a more substantial opportunity? Revolutionary's last stand. Oleksandr Zinchenko's time at Arsenal seems to be winding down. Once heralded as a tactical revolutionary, the left-back now struggles for game time. With just 13 appearances, no goals, and no assists this season, Zinchenko has become a shadow of his former self. Arsenal, aware his contract expires in 18 months, is reportedly eager to sell, fearing a loss in value. Enter Borussia Dortmund, Inter Milan, and Fenerbahce, clubs reportedly interested in the Ukrainian. However, Arsenal's rumored €30 million price tag seems steep for a player whose recent performances have been underwhelming. Dortmund, fresh off a managerial change, might take the gamble, but is Zinchenko worth it? Arsenal needs funds, Zinchenko craves game time,